You've talked about being vegan, and I don't think I heard you explain this because it connects somehow about how you think about life. So you talk about when your family's good, you grow that like circle of empathy, you grow the community. Is that how you think about being vegan? That just the capacity of living beings on earth to suffer, that you just don't want to add suffering to them?
Yeah, I mean, you said it clear. It's like nothing, in all reality, I came to a realization that nothing really has to die for me to live.
Yeah.
No animal. The plants themselves, right? So let's just say, you want a steak, which is probably the most, I don't know, the most expensive piece of meat, but let's just say the steak is, top of the line, nice steak.
Yeah.
And you eating the steak for the protein to help build your muscle. And I don't know if you got it from a cow or a bull, but whether it's the cow or the bull, they grow to about 1,500 pounds. And if it's a bull, it's all muscly muscle. And it's only eating grass.
Yeah. It's possible to both as an athlete and just as a human being to perform well without eating meat. That's something, especially in the way we're treating animals, to deliver that meat to the plate. I think about that a lot. So I'm a robotics person, AI person, and I think a lot about, I don't know if you think about this kind of stuff, but building AI systems as they become more and more human-like, you start to ask the question of, are we okay if we give the capacity for AI systems to suffer, first to feel, but then to suffer, to hate and to love, to feel emotion? How do we deal with that? It starts asking the same question as you ask of animals. Are we okay adding that suffering to the world?
Right. And I don't think we should add the suffering because it's not necessary. Like, look, if it's necessary, right? Because we're, survival, or the first law of nature is self-preservation. If you are in a desert and there's nothing else to eat but that lizard,
Yeah,
okay, you gotta do what you gotta do.
lizard's got to go.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, when they say man has dominion over these things, his dominion is almost like a caretaker. The way we do our dominion, we dominate it, eat it, cook it.
Yeah.
Like who's the first guy that looked at the lobster? He was like, I'm gonna eat this thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's first of all, it's hard to eat it.
Yeah.
You got to go through a process to get that. A crab, I remember we used to eat crabs when we was kids, and I didn't know why I was always getting itchy throats and all that. You kid, you don't know, just eat. But at the end of the day, a crab didn't provide no more than a finger worth of meat, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's hell getting that steak, getting it out. It's like, it's not worth it in
Yeah.
all reality. You could have gave me a banana and did better for my body and my appetite and my being fulfilled as full. Like, look at the blessings of life, right? If you take a seed, or you get an apple and you eat it, in that apple is multiple seeds in it. If you plant that seed, it'll give you a whole tree with a whole bunch of apples with all multiple seeds.
Mm-hmm.
But if you kill a fish, it can't reproduce. It's done.
Yeah.
If you kill a cat, it's done. It's nothing coming back. But when you deal with the plants, even after you eat the apple and then you defecate, your defecation is what feeds the ground to cause the apple to grow more.
Yeah. It's a circle of life. And especially there's a guy named David Foster Wallace. He wrote a short story called Consider the Lobster. If you actually think philosophically about what, from a perspective of a lobster, that's like symbolic of something, because you're basically put in the water, like cold water, and then it heats up slowly until it's no more.
Torture. Yeah, it must have been like. You think they started eating lobsters in the Inquisition?
Yeah. They just enjoy. They will probably enjoy torturing animals, and they realize they're also delicious after the torture is finished. That's probably how they discovered it.